Welcome to another edition of Anarchast, your home for anarchy on the internet. I have a great guest coming in, a past guest, Callan Diggs. He's the author of the international bestseller, Reaching the Finish Line. He's also helped over 2,000 people reach the finish line in their careers and develop their own businesses. And that's what I want to talk to him about today, is a lot about getting out of the rat race, becoming an entrepreneur, and even how if you do have a job, you're still an entrepreneur. And we're going to get into lots of things like that, how to reach the goals that you want in life. There's so many people out there who are unhappy with their job and they don't really do anything about it. And there's a lot of things they can do about it and change their lives. And Callan's a real expert on that. So the last time we caught up with Callan, he was in San Miguel de Allende, and he's now moved again. He's a sort of a roaming entrepreneur, writer, author, and he's currently in Mexico still. He's in Querétaro State. And Callan, good to have you back on.
Great to be back on, Jeff.
And so before we get into things like how to attain the goals you want, whether it be in a career or as an entrepreneur, and we'll be talking lots about that. Before we get into all that, why don't you just tell us how you ended up in Querétaro State this time?
Yeah, so I definitely advise everyone to check out the first interview that we did together, which that was when I made the move to Mexico. I didn't get shot. I didn't get kidnapped. I didn't get robbed. It was actually quite a safe travel. I lived in San Miguel de Allende for 7 months. But I was, there's so much to Mexico, so I was interested to venture out, and a lot of people recommended me to check out the state of Querétaro. And it's not a huge state, but there's so much it has going for it. The capital of Querétaro is the fastest growing city in Mexico. The economy is booming there. And I just took the opportunity to see the capital as well as some other places, San Juan del Rio, and then the place I'm living at now, which is Tequisquiapan. Tequisquiapan is probably like the place that you visited in the past, Jeff, called Tepoztlán. That's not too far from Mexico City. Tequisquiapan is very similar to that. It's a little bit bigger than that, but it's been a very interesting experience. I feel like this is probably one of the better cities to really experience Mexican culture. San Miguel has about 14,000 expats. And here it has less than 100, so it's a big difference. And really, I get to take the opportunity to improve my Spanish, but also look for business opportunities in a place like this.
Yeah, that's great. And I did enjoy Tepoztlán, which is south of Mexico City, sort of a small town, but kind of artsy and neat. There's so many cities like that in Mexico. People have this idea that Mexico is just everyone's just Mexican and they just eat tacos and they're all the same. But Mexico is a huge country and widely diverse with so many interesting places. And due to the way that we actually work, I'm a permanent tourist or perpetual traveler or prior taxpayer, and you as well, or you don't really have a home base. You seem to be always moving from place to place, and we can do that because of our lifestyles as entrepreneurs. So I think a lot of people really want to hear more about how they can live more like us. What would you suggest to your average person? Let's say they're working at Walmart right now. Let's say they're 22, and it could be someone who's 40 or 50. It doesn't matter the age, but hopefully if you're in your 40s or 50s, you're not just working as a cashier at Walmart. You really need to get going on improving your skills to get to a better place, unless you love being a Walmart cashier. In that case, great, good for you. That's all you want. But what kind of advice would you give to people right off the bat on things like that?
For sure. Well, first of all, people who are working at Walmart, maybe working there for a while, I wouldn't put all my faith. I wouldn't put all your faith in Walmart, since Walmart has laid off 16,000 people. They closed over 150 plus stores. Perhaps it's typically not a place you want to invest your whole life at. The thing about employee loyalty, that's slowly going away, because when you look at the economy, it's preventing people from becoming loyal, because obviously big corporations like Walmart, they have to be fiscally responsible. So for them, if it's better for them to close stores or move overseas, that's what they're going to do. And if they have to lay someone off like you or someone else who's working at Walmart, then they're going to do that. So the first thing I would advise, Jeff, is for people to understand that they have to get outside of working from ordinary income, basically one-time income. Basically, you work for someone, you get paid, and that's it. As an entrepreneur, obviously, you want to invest a lot of time to develop an enterprise that's going to be sustainable for hopefully the rest of your life. And that's obviously much better than, again, doing one-off work, one-time work. You work 8 hours, you get paid for 8 hours. You do it again, you get paid for hours. Why not create something and where you can get passive income for it for the long term?